Good morning. Damn, that's bright. Jeez. There we go. It is another early morning. Go figure. But I've been trying to film a video for the past like week, but the weather just has not been permitting whatsoever. It's been like last week, solid 80 degrees all week long. And then over the weekend, we had freezing rain. And I tried to go fishing the next day to film a video, and absolutely nothing. No bites, nothing. So we're getting out before work again, like always, to go catch some fishies. So today we're back at the pond that I filmed my first video at, actually. And it's a pretty good pond, so hopefully we can get something today. Let's see if we can get on them this morning. So we're back at the beautiful pond I filmed my first video at a solid month ago. We're in the yak today, like always, but I'm trying out a new camera angle in the yak, so hopefully it looks better than my chest mount looking at my hairy legs the whole time. What? Great. Bryson was gonna use the paddle boat, but it flooded. Yeah, you left it out. You should have like turned it over. While Bryson deals with his problem this morning, I'm gonna let you know what I'm trying to do. So, I've never been one to throw swim baits, and this pond has some pretty mean bass. So, I have a couple of these bull shad, and I have one of these bluegill swim baits. That's a crappie. This is a crappie swim bait. I also have like a Guggen swim bait somewhere. I don't buy Guggen that often. Only Guggen I have is really ones that I get from like Mystery Tackle Box. But I have one of the Guggen like
This thing's heavy.
Bryson's still in his pajamas too. You can tell how awake he was this morning. Anyways. From a Mystery Tackle Box, I have the Junior Contender from Guggen. It's pretty big for a junior. I mean, that's way bigger than the bull shad. Not really, actually. Anyways, we're gonna get these tied up and hopefully we can get something. I'm gonna have swim bait tied up on my casting setup, and I'm just gonna have like a spinner bait or something finessey to use on my spinning setup. We'll see if Bryson sinks this paddle boat or not. Jeez. While Bryson's dealing with, you know, that paddle boat, I'll have the nice Ascend 10T. Okay. We got a Monster this morning to soften the blow of waking up early. If Monster needs a sponsor that does fishing, hit me up. I have like 30 subscribers almost.
It's still really wet, but you know.
Are those your sacrificial lambs?
Sacrificial lambs.
Gosh, he's gonna ruin his reel if he drops it in that mud. But it's another before work video, so we're going to
Means you have to catch fish, right?
get out and get them before I have to go to work, because I don't want to go to work. I don't want to wake up early and have to go to work after not catching anything. So we're gonna get on them. All right. You know, I'm just gonna pull it.
Man, I bet it looks like they're going through an earthquake right now.
No, the stabilization. Yeah. Right there, they're yellow.
Not mine.
I'm gonna have to see if this camera angle's good. Hopefully it is. Let me know if this camera angle's good in the comment section below. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah. I thought I hit a log or something. That's a nice one right there. I just realized my camera's behind me, so I can't really show it that easily. Yeah, maybe you can see that. That was not on the swim bait, that was on a wacky rig. Wacky rig worm. Going for a release. Heck yeah. I felt my rig stop, and it just, I mean, I thought I was just on like weeds or something, and I was like, that feels heavier than normal, so I just ripped it. That was a nice bass on the other end. I'm really just throwing this wacky rig to kind of try to catch a few fish before I throw a big swim bait. Just because I'm not near as confident with swim baits as I am with like wacky rigs, Texas rigs, and all that kind of stuff. Just because I've never been one to throw swim baits for some reason. That's just never been my strong suit. There we go. Ha! That was an ambitious bluegill. Really pretty bluegill on a wacky rig. That's crazy. It felt like grass. I set the hook and I still thought it was grass. There's a sunken tree right here that normally has a fish or two on it. Oh, I just got attacked. That's one of the problems with wacky rigs is you have such a long bait and such a tiny hook in the middle, so sometimes bass will come and grab the side of it and start swimming off, and they won't have the hook in the middle. This pond is pretty shallow most of the way. It gets pretty deep out into like big middle out there, but all this like whole little inlet from like a spring, and most of it I'd say is around like 4 to 6 feet. It's not very deep, and the vegetation is growing up, so I'm kind of just letting it sink for a couple seconds because I'm throwing it unweighted, and then just dangling it right above the grass, just so I'm not catching any of it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I got so excited. It's one of the perks of a kayak is you can go get your bait wherever you're at. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. There we go. On the swim bait. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Dang. I don't want to grab it because there's freaking trebles. Boom! No, get away from. Yeah. Get away from the spot. Look at that. Look at that on the swim bait. This probably, I actually think this is my first jointed swim bait fish. Woo! But yeah, super nice fish on that bull shad swim bait. Go back home. Woo! Got the swim bait taken care of. Bryson really needs to get a kayak because that paddle boat doesn't scream stealth. We're gonna go try to fish. The wind has calmed down back here, so we're gonna go up here and fish that inlet right there because it looks like there's no wind turbulence, so it'll be easy to keep the spot. Oh, I got bit. Yeah, I think it's a bluegill or some type of sunfish.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's right there, dude. I get what you're saying. It's that same spot that you were at.
No, mine was over here on the side. I hooked that so hard on one of those little ones earlier, that whole drag.
You ever hook that so hard it like comes out of the water?
Yeah.
There it is again.
You caught it.
There we go.
No, that's a bass.
That's a bass. Oh, that's a good bass. Holy crap. Number 3 of the day. Yeah, he wasn't hungry. There you go. That's number 3 on the bass. On the wacky rig. That's a perfect hook set too. Heck yeah. You know, on a little 2-pounder like that's your smallest fish of the day, it's been a good day. See if I can get it close to the camera. Pretty nice one. Another one on the wacky rig. I know I said I'd be using the swim bait more, but I caught one big one on the swim bait, and I count that as a win because I never throw swim baits. But yeah, another nice one. Today's been great. There you go. I'd get, there's all different kinds. There you go. All right, I got like 5 to 10 more minutes. So we're gonna try to get one more fish. Dude, I'd be like, yo, let's go to American Horse today.
Yeah. Or just use your dad's kayak.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think it's safe to say that's a good one.
Oh my God, pulling hella drag. Number 4 on the bass. We successfully caught another one on the wacky rig. Oh, there's my alarm. That was a buzzer beater. Heck yeah, another one about the same size, probably about like 2-3 pounds. That's probably close to 3.
Yeah, he's got a fat belly.
He's got a really fat belly. Dude, look at my worm. It's like bent. It's like broken in half. That'll be the final one of the day for me. It's a pretty good one. Look at that belly. Been eating. Full of craws and bluegill. But yeah, we're gonna get a release on this one. And we'll be done for the day. Swim back home, buddy. You can hear Bryson approaching shore in his vessel. Anyways, what I caught every fish but one today on was, I said I was gonna catch them on swim baits. I never throw swim baits, so I just wanted to catch one on it. But I was catching them just on, it's weightless, just this really tiny hook. Really tiny, I don't even know what size this is, but tiny hook, weightless with the Senko worm wacky rigged. It's one of the easiest lures you can throw. It is destroyed. It is ripped in half from it on its last leg, literally. See, this is why kayaks are so nice. You don't need a trailer or anything. You just load it up like that and you're good to go. I'm about to go to work with this. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. I'm glad I got to get out and finally catch some fish. I have not been able to catch fish in the past couple of days because it literally froze in early April. But we got to get out and get a few today. I'm pretty impressed with Swimbait. I've never caught really anything on a jointed Swimbait before. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna start throwing them more. Thanks to Bryson for coming with, even though he's sacrificing his clothes being wet in the that little paddle boat there. But yeah, I'm glad I get to finally post a video. It's been a minute. So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.